I'm back, baby. I'm back with the wine review by a black man, episode 9. This is the 9th episode, and we're gonna keep these motherfuckers popping. Now, before we get into any of the review, I gotta tell y'all something, man. Some of y'all might be new to this, new to what I'm doing. If you are a sommelier, if you are a wine snob, if you spend $500 on a bottle of wine, if you make over $100,000 a year, this is probably not for you. What my review does is for the people who drink barefoot, the people who drink the bottom shelf shit. I got $10 and I'm trying to turn, but I like wine. I'm too faded. I can't drink the vodka no more, man. This is for them. You want to know a little bit of information, don't need to be all ridiculous, and this is what this is for. So that's what my review is for. So if you were sommelier, get your ass out of here, take your ass back to Napa Valley. Anyways, so I was at work. Y'all know I work in a restaurant. Lady asked me, excuse me, Chris, could you please pair this salmon with a nice wine? I'm like, really, nigga? And so I was like, you know what? And I bullshitted her because I'm really dope at my job. I bullshitted her. But I was like, let me do a little bit of research and I can make it an episode. Here's what they say. The white wines tend to go with the chickens and the salads and the seafood and shit like that, and it accents well. It's a nice accent to the salmon. Whereas you want bold flavors of the heavy bodies of like Merlots and Cabernets and shit like that with steaks and lamb and all that kind of shit. That's what they say. Now, this is very important to me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You got to have such a ridiculous palate. The people who watching this, palate ain't that dope. So all you got to do, in my opinion, is drink what the fuck you like. For me, let's use me for instance. If I'm gonna have some salmon, I'm drinking Pinot Noir. If I'm gonna have some steak, I'm drinking Pinot Noir. If I'm gonna do 3 bumps of cocaine, I'm gonna have Pinot Noir. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna always do and say and drink whatever the fuck I want to. So I don't believe in none of that shit. But if you must know, whites with the non-steak type shit. So today's bottle, so I ain't gonna lie to y'all, when I first had it, it's a Cabernet, StemWinder 2016 Mendoza Cabernet Sauvignon. I ain't like this shit. I don't think I like cabs, to be honest. I was gonna give this shit a 1 out of 10. Then I started drinking, and I'm almost a bottle in. Now this shit's a little bit better. Now, we do know I have demons, also known as alcohol problems. And all of a sudden, this shit started to taste real good. So, let me read it. This charming Mendoza Cabernet Sauvignon is named for our colleague Ed Lynch, a dynamic and stirring orator whose words often captivate anyone in his presence. Like a good StemWinder, the wine's concentrated yet sophisticated flavors of plum, cherry, cocoa, and coffee bean are simply enthralling. That's a great word, enthralling. I'm surprised I knew that shit. Polished, firm tannins round out the finish, making this wine to savor with grilled meats like lamb or beef. See? We was just talking about that shit. This is a product of Argentina. So, like I said, 14.3, hey, I'm about to be turned. When I first had it, I didn't like it. Now, I kind of like it. It's still not great. I'm still only gonna give it a 4 because I think that my alcohol is talking. I'm gonna give this shit a 4. This is the worst wine I've had on any of the reviews. That being said, I drink a whole fucking bottle, and I do it for y'all. I don't do it for me, I do it for y'all. So what we learned today, do what the fuck you wanna do. And as always, keep it G-V-O.